housekeeper is on her way to open the door right now.
Wait.
You guys stick your head out into the hallway and tell her to stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't open that door.
Why?
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Miss Llewellyn doesn't like if people are made to wait in the doorstep. Dunk.
All right, we'll call through the door. Hello? In an English accent.
You're going to give me a performance check or something else.
Right, I'll just go and listen from the back room.
I'm still going.
I really don't like the sound. I really don't like the sound of these cults, to be honest. But
Valentine, Ruby says she's not liking the idea of the cults. You spot a kind of an underlying, almost like a tremor in her voice. That it's not just that she doesn't like the idea of cults. It seems to you maybe that she's got some experience that's unnerving her. Where would Ruby sit on waiting for the police?
need to get a wiggle on. I don't want the police to get anywhere close to me and the gang, obviously. So yeah, I think Ruby would want to daddle.
No, if it said it was me hall that was shifting in shape and colour, I'd be.
Would that unnerve you as well? I'm not just on my own here, right?
Well, that'd be weird. But why did your parents call you Ruby? They weren't worshippers of the great god Cthulhu or anything, were they?
Honestly, you'd have to ask them. I'm not too sure myself. But yeah, how's your book going?
Loveday, you're coming out of the area where the bedrooms are. And as you do, you notice something. It seems like in the kind of hurry of getting the bags into the room and getting everything put away, some of the contents are kind of fallen out and are, I won't say strewn across the hall, but they're kind of lying over the end of a chaise, and you just kind of reach down and absent-mindedly pick up and just, straighten things out a little. But as you're picking things up, you realize that one of the things is a large, it's either a large handkerchief or a small scarf, silk, and it's embroidered with the letters AF. Just gives you a moment of pause, curiosity.
I think I trust Ruby completely, so I would just fold everything back into her bag, fold the handkerchief on top, and just bring the bag into the room and say, "Oh, darling, this got left in the hall. Here you go. I think it's yours."
Oh, thank you. Ruby always wants a drink. Yes, thank you.
The young lady who hasn't spoken yet, as she says, yes, I would like a drink. There's a strange, a little bit of a tremor in her voice. How else might this be manifesting?
Bit fidgety, looking around, exits,
I'll pour the drinks, and Edward will place the drinks on little glass side tables beside each person, and as he puts it down beside Ruby, he's just going to observe her for just a second. Are you quite all right?
Yeah, of course, I'm fine.
Please,
you
have a drink.
Pleasure.
Tell you what, next character, I'm putting so much into psychology, spot hidden, all of this.
Well, all of super gun-toting psychological characters next time. But then somebody will come up and we'll need a piano player, and none of us will have put points into that. We'll be like, damn it!
I feel like guns aren't going to be so useful soon.
Yeah. If Loveday dies and the next episode is Horse Escape, I will be so mad.
That's the thing. It's so hard to predict because I put so much into investigative stuff, but there's been so many occasions where I'm just oh well, I don't have any gun stuff, and it was languages in Peru where I was just we're going to Peru, how did I not put a single language on?
Once again, I picked 40 points into Latin.
Yeah, I put points into Norwegian. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just you never know.
What?
Don't you have Norwegian in your backstory? Wasn't there a Norwegian expedition
I
or
had
something?
No,
I had Norway in
what
my
was it?
backstory. That so the original people who hired me to look into Larkin had like they were rich parents of a kid who was involved with one of Larkin's trips
Oh yeah.
to Norway and died. So I think part of Larkin's backstory was that he had done a bunch of expeditions which had killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And that
In
is how
hindsight,
I
yeah.
got involved in the first place. So not even like if one of us had Norwegian, surely it would have been me. But no.
Yeah. No, it was me.
Yeah, well,
Like I had a reason why, but I probably wrote down somewhere. I think it was to do with the orphanage again. Just like weird thing I picked up.
It was you were going around looking at places your father might have gone, and you got some rumor that he might have been involved with an expedition out of Norway.
One of
at
them,
stage.
the expeditions. Yeah. I kind of want to revisit him at some point, but I don't know how he fits in anymore. Like no,
That's my job.
the thing.
That's my
You
job. I
start
gotta find
your
ways
job,
to
okay.
connect you with your backstory.
go on.
Everyone else is
Stick a little
getting
clue
slowly
for him
tortured
there.
with the backstory bit by bit. Mihal's old boss is marrying Loveday. Loveday's dad keeps getting pushy about whether she stays in hospital or not. Ruby, well, Ruby has
Ruby.
no backstory.
Who knows? Sure.
And sure, Florence is just a private investigator with a partner who is very fond of her.
She got a godson and a partner. That's all we know.
That's it. So we will.
Do I get sorry?
That's good.
On
That's
the
good,
skills-
Loveday.
On the skills checks, do I get extra points for fumbling?
If it was pulp, I would give you top points for fumbling. I'd say you get 10 skill points instead of a D10. But no, just roll your D10.
Not on the real version. So can I also ask one more game mechanic related question? Say I had more hit points than I do. Say I had 20 and I had gone down to 2 and I was at that point of you have to gain back 1 hit point a day. Is there any mechanic
If
for
you went
having
down
your
to
character?
2, you wouldn't be at 1 hit point a day. You would every week be making a constitution check to see if you recover hit points, and you'd be gradually regaining hit points until you get up to half health. And then from half health on, it's 1 hit point per day.
Okay, see. But is there any mechanic where I could be right, okay, my character's going to be convalescing in a hospital for the next 3 weeks to get hit points back? Can I bring in my backup character then, or do I just have to get out with the character and hope that we don't run into anything dangerous in the meantime?
There's 2 ways to go. You could. Sorry, I thought I could eat quicker than that.
Sorry, I asked that at a really bad time.
You could short-term shelve the character, as you say, or you could retire the character.
Okay.
If the character has been that badly wounded, by the way, there are backstory changes for every major wound and every temporary or indefinite insanity you take from Mythos stuff. All right? So every time, stuff happens like you get scars or you might start forgetting people. You got such a bad head injury that you forget what your dad looks like, or no, not your dad. Your dad's your key connection. By the way, just double checking. Key connections. I'm going to send a couple of you a quick message just to check, because you don't all have listed on your backstory which of your connections is the key connection. If you get a WhatsApp from me, just make sure you update your connections.
You mean right now?
Can I ask?
Yeah, please. Just in case I want to mess
Can I
with
ask you
you.
another question as well? 'Cause
Yep.
Just on hit points. I don't have anything written in for hit points. I just have placeholder text that says 25.
Eh? Supposed to auto calculate. Give me 1 sec. Valentine Boo. Valentine Boo. Let me poke your character sheet. Sorry. It has a max, which is 12. So you should be 12 out of
Okay.
12. And magic points. You've never been injured.
Okay. I I don't think I've ever gotten
You
seriously
have never
injured.
been
No.
injured. That is terrible. I am failing at my
Yes,
job.
I know it's who's going to get killed
Guys,
next.
gonna change that.
Incoming.
Gonna be like, oh look, another lizard. Oh look, an anvil. Oh no. I feel like I have been injured, but I've never been hospitalised or anything.
No, if you had, you'd have had to take your hit points down, so you would have a number in there.
Yeah. Alright then.
So, Mihal, it's with a slightly lighter heart that you come out of the hospital into the dense, smelly London fog with your friends, and start looking for a taxi stand to get a cab. Can you all give me constitution checks, please? Except Loveday, of course. The smell is quite acrid. It's
Hard success.
Extreme success.
Hard success.
We're okay.
but you're all tough as nails. And Ruby?
Oh, failure for me.
Okay. Oh, not quite a fumble.
No, nearly though.
Ruby, you're finding it hard to breathe in the London fog. It's getting into your chest and just making. Oh. While the others are kind of holding handkerchiefs up and avoiding, trying not to breathe too deeply in the smell, it's actually getting into your lungs and making you feel strange. And while night hasn't fallen, it's still just mid to late afternoon. It's an overcast day, and the fog has really closed in. So as you walk, you feel like visibility is difficult, and you look up and down the street. You can't even really tell where you are for a moment. And Ruby coughs beside you, trying to clear her throat, get this fog out of her lungs.
You okay?
Yeah, it's getting on my chest.
Oh yeah, it's not incredibly good for you.
And you,
Are you feeling alright?
you're not really sure when, where. There's no one else around. It's like you're adrift in just a sea of greenish grey. It's quiet. Oh, well, you hear a car go by, but it's disorienting. You're kind of double checking your feet to make sure you're on the sidewalk. All of you have been through a lot psychologically over the last while. Mihal, you're mentally pretty stable, but even you, this is a little disconcerting. It's with all the things you've seen and heard about and read about recently. It makes you feel a bit on edge. Until kind of almost stumbling, you kind of reach a sign that has taxi on it, and realize you've made it to the taxi stand. And sure enough, there's a cabbie sitting in a taxi. Cracks the window like fractionally so you can hear his voice. Looking for a cab?
Yes, please. Everybody in.
Jump in. Get in.
I'm just feeling very suspicious. Can I check, are we actually at a taxi rank? Can I look behind and see if there's another taxi?
You kind of move a few feet further down. Yeah, you see the outline
Yeah.
of the taxi behind this one.
Oh, okay, I'll get in. It's like a lizard ate a taxi and turned into one.
Close the Close the door.
I don't like this fog. This fog.
A taxi may just be a taxi, Mick.
The taxi driver turns on his
Yeah.
headlights and you
Don't be so sure.
see a little way through the fog in front, just enough that he can pull out into the London street. Thick one today.
Oh, yeah.
When it gets dark, it's good.
Peace.
Yeah, definitely.
Nightmare out here.
Is it always
Well,
this
let's,
foggy?
let's get back home.
Not always. It happens. Part of the joys
We
of
didn't
city
feel too
life.
safe out there.
Hmm?
City life can be dangerous, you know. We were hearing about all sorts of stuff that goes on in London, murders and all sorts of things.
Try and avoid that kind of thing as much as possible.
Yeah. Did you hear that one about the Egyptians over in Soho?
No?
No, you didn't hear about it.
I thought it was some kind of joke you're telling.
No. There was 17 fellas walked into a bar over the last few years, and no, it was
Oh, it didn't
just an
survive.
awful lot of. Didn't survive is right.
My
just
God,
lots of
lad,
people
you got
getting
you got
killed.
some sense of humour on you.
It's not a joke. It's just
No,
me
that's what I
accent.
mean. It's pretty serious.
Is it serious? That's what I'm telling you. Is we were hearing about this string of murders going on of Egyptians mainly over in Soho, and it got us very worried about being out and about at night time in London. You know, but you haven't even heard of it, have you?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
if you don't mind. It's tough driving.
Of course.
Leaning forward, looking out over his wheel as he gets to junctions and things like that. The car goes by the other direction. You don't even see it until it's like right on top of you, and then the lights seem to just appear out of the fog in front of the taxi and whoop, past. Both cars are probably going about 10 mile an hour, but it's like you've passed at a great speed. You know? And he gradually makes his way through the streets of London. You all feel a growing unease, like a claustrophobia. This fog seems to be weighing down on you. He pulls up in front of Loveday's house. Is that too loud?
No, you've gone very, very quiet, guy.
Nope.
Yeah.
I've pointed the mic away from myself by mistake.
Spooky music. Oh no.
Yeah,
Pulls up
on edge.
outside of Loveday's house.
I can't hear
It's
the...
got heroic Skyrim vibes. We're okay.
No, I can't hear the spooky music. Where is it?
And you get out of the taxi. He takes his couple of bob. Waves you off. Alright. Signals to close the door. You kind of swing the door shut, and he just pulls away from the curb. And you're standing there on the side, on the pavement, outside Loveday's house. You can see her door, but the fog is thick.
Right. Maybe we go inside quickly.
Folks, I'm not feeling too good about this. Let's go carefully, yeah?
Yeah, I just need to get in somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Ruby, you really want to be off the street. This is not good. You're having trouble breathing at this point.
We hurry in.
Are you in? I'll stay at the front door for a minute as the others go in.
Okay. So you guys walk in, heading down the corridor. Maybe start getting yourselves settled, looking for something to eat. Maybe. Mihal. Oop,
Oh, your camera's gone.
got it.
Oh, it's back.
Mihal, you
Camera's
wait.
back.
You wait at the door. Look out. Nothing. Very quiet out there. Maybe people in London just kind of stay indoors when it gets this foggy. Certainly doesn't smell
What
nice.
is happening?
Come in and close the door.
Yeah.
chunk. Door closes with kind of strange finality, cutting off the view of the fog. And you feel a little lighter again, more at ease. So, do you gather to talk? Do you eat? Do you just settle down and
What the
recover
hell
from
was
day?
that?
Yeah, we're getting freaked out there. I think we should
It's a
chat
very
a bit more.
freaky fog. Yes, I
Didn't
feel
look
like
like that.
there's. We didn't quite give all the details. So we could sit down and give full details.
Yeah, we should probably
Whether we
talk
play that
more
out or
about
not.
Barrington.
But we've got all of our notes. Yeah.
Well, tell us more about Barrington anyway.
So he said that he consulted with Jackson on the murders, and that Jackson said that the Egyptian murders were to do with the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Okay.
And then I think Barrington said that he went to Gavigan from Penhew, but he said that the cult had died out years ago. Then the
Went to
apparently the
Gavigan?
spice-
Sorry, what?
says.
Gavigan said that.
Yes,
Are you sure?
yeah, that's right, isn't it, Florence?
About Gav.
Barrington
Gavin-
said he asked Gavington about the curse, the cult of the Black Pharaoh, and Gavigan told him it had died out years ago.
Either it was Barrington who asked him, or it was Barrington. No, it was Elias.
No, I think you
I
mean.
can't remember. Wait.
Valentine's
I
right.
can't just try to
Valentine's
figure
right.
it out.
Valentine's
Sorry.
right.
What
I
are you
was
saying,
on
guys?
mute.
I'm not trying to wrong foot you. I'm being
Valentine's right.
asking. Are
No,
you sure?
I'm just
Like,
trying to.
No.
I'm trying to decipher my
Because
notes.
she was
So Barrington spoke
getting
to
uncertain
Gavin.
of herself there. Barrington said
Okay.
he asked.
Barrington said that Barrington spoke
Yep.
to Gavin.
Gavigan went,
Okay.
died out a long time ago. Doesn't exist anymore.
Yes.
And that's when he
Yes.
said that Elias was
Yes.
a money grubbing sensationalist.
Yes, he did not.
Yes. Because I was going to say I don't know if dates will matter at all if we're figuring out more information, but Inspector Barrington did tell us that Elias was in London until the 3rd before he went to. So he was looking into this just before he went to America and turned up.
It seems that he
turned up
died
dead.
pretty much when he arrived in New York. So when
Yes.
he wrote to us,
Yes.
he must have not been in New York yet.
No, I don't think so.
Well, here's the thing that comes out of that, though, is that Gavigan lied to us. Because we asked Gavigan about the cult of the Black Pharaoh, and he said he had never heard of it.
Yep.
He lied through his teeth.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't trust that guy.
No. Everything seems to come
And
back
here's
to
the
Penhew.
cult of the Black Pharaoh, we also know did not die out a long time ago. Because in that book we have Life as a God, your man who wrote that, he was messing around with the cult of the Black Pharaoh in Egypt in 1806, which is not a long time ago.
Yes, it's just over 100 years ago.
And your man said he hadn't ever heard of it, which is total nonsense.
Yeah, well, when he spoke to Barrington, he said that the cult no longer existed. And apparently, the lady who runs a spice shop told Barrington the same thing. There's too
Not
many
looking good
cults.
for them too. It's all the same cult. So they're just franchises, the same lunatics.
Franchises? What is a franchise?
That's the word that'll be invented in a while.
Ah, I understand.
New business idea.
So
Michal
he
has.
said that he told us, the inspector also told us more details about how the victims died. Said that it was a spike like metal piercing the heart, and that there was also blunt force trauma. They had been hit, but that wasn't what killed them. But it had been from multiple wounds from their forensic team said it was wounds from multiple heights. So it seems like multiple people were. So it seems like these people were killed by a group, not a single assailant.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, so
Michal,
that all
please.
points to cult.
Say what?
Intelligence check, please, Miho. Idea check.
I'm actually doing a real life intelligence check.
Go back and read your notes, okay?
I'm having a little memory thing of your man, the professor we talked to, talking about how the ritual deaths were with the Australian cults, how they used to beat them with studs clubbed with.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
clubs
it
studded with
that-
bat teeth, you know.
Yes, so I was getting to that. So, yes, it was something blunt and sharp trauma. So maybe they were hit by something with spikes.
Did he say anything about a sigil or a ritualistic mark or anything on them?
No, but
Not in
he
my
might
notes.
he might have held that information back because he seemed a bit
Yes.
reluctant to speak to us. It took Florence charming him to get that information out. So
Or it could
he
be
might have kept that.
separate things. Like the sigil that we saw in New York seems to have been to create these Kimba creatures, what we were calling zombies, as opposed to the ritual sacrifice. Could be a different thing. One of the paintings that your man had drawn, he called it Drawn in Blood. It was a painting of a fella being cut open by a guy in a black robe, cutting him open with a silver dagger. He said it was a ritual bloodletting of some kind, you know. So it seems to be something these
So
cults do.
Yes, and Inspector Barrington did say that the death seemed to be imitating an ancient method. So it's from this old cult. Yes,
The real deal, or are they imitating?
that's the question. Are they the same group, or is this a bunch of copycats or young people who want to imitate?
Or it's just, as Mio said, offshoots of the same brand of crazy, but they just make little their own little groups.
So Gavigan's not telling the truth, but he could have been just, not cooperating with us. But it sounds like
No,
he was
I
more than
mean-
he's letting on.
I don't think we should trust Gavigan at all.
Actually, he sort of made lies of the Egyptian murders as well, didn't he? He was really playing them down. He didn't
He played
let on
everything
that
down.
He didn't say,
He
yeah,
played
the police
everything
talked
down.
to me about it. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
don't,
didn't
I
bring
don't like
that
that
up.
fucker.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
Did you
so-
want from the Empire Spice? Do you think she could be of any use?
Florence, you're a private investigator. Can you give me a psychology check, please?
Success.
Regular success?
Regular success.
Looks very close to a hard success to me.
How much is it to a hard success?
Half. You see on your character sheet beside your skills, it gives you a set of numbers. Tells you what you need to roll to get each of the different levels of success. You're 1 point off that
I
hard
don't
success.
see what you're talking. Oh, I'll use one. I'll use 1 point of luck
Okay.
to make that.
Or it doesn't.
success.
It only does that beside your attributes. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, you
What?
spend one point of luck, and you just
Okay.
happen to be watching Ruby as you're talking, and 3 mentions of Gavigan, and 3 times in a row, you just pick up on a kind of tightening of her eyes, the clenching of her jaw. There's something there every time someone mentions Gavigan. She's having a reaction. There's something going on there. Now the question is, do you
Ruby, so
call her
you-
out
you
in front
said-
of everyone, or do you wait?
It's just like, yeah.
You seem to be quite. You said you don't trust Gavigan. Why is it that you don't trust Gavigan? You seem to be quite insistent on that. I mean, none of us do. But what were your
And
thoughts? on the matter?
he gives me a bad vibe as a shady guy. I mean, I took a trip back home, as you know, and I met up with someone that I trust very dearly. And there are rumours going around about Gavigan. And I think we just need to watch him. I think he's definitely one to watch.
Oh.
We shouldn't be trusted.
That's very cagey.
What are these
Ruby. What are you
rumours?
on about? Like,
I just
What are the rumors?
the rumors are that he's a part of the occult. Okay, he is,
Ooh.
and not just a part of it. The rumors are that he even hosts his own occult events, and it's reasons like this that I just don't like the guy.
When you say occult events, do you mean like cult rituals, or do you mean like
Yes,
you know,
like
attempting to
parties.
summon the dead?
Yeah, he hosts these parties, and they're very hush hush. No one is to really know about them. It's an invite only type of event. This is just what my friend was saying. Like I say,
Do
they're
you
rumors.
mention
I don't know
Ruby,
for a fact.
the kind of general scene that there's a bit of a not even underground, but a subset in London English society where there'll be occult figures are invited to parties, and they'll show up and they'll do seances or talk about all the esoteric stuff they've been doing, and etc. It's even more so. I mean, New York has similar, but it's been going on quite a while here in London. Do you mention that to the folks, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been around parties for a lot of my life now, and just hearing about Gavigan's parties and what he's up to just gets me all nervous. I don't even like thinking about it. It's not
Ruby,
a time where I
what
want
is
to
he
go
up
back.
to? Like, what does he do? Does he call up ghosts of your granny and talk to them? Like, what's he doing?
I mean, I don't know, and I don't know for a fact any of this stuff. This is rumors, but I just gotta trust my gut here, and I just know that he's definitely one that we need to be careful of. That's what I'll say there.
I mean, the spiritualist movement is full of cranks and people who just take advantage of, people who are trying to contact
It's
their
not
dead,
necessarily
their dead
means
friends.
that he's dangerous.
It could
if he's
just be
involved
a
in that scene.
terrible person who's taking advantage of people for money.
He's a creep, guys. I'm
That's-
telling you, he's a creep. We need to watch
He's
him.
also lying to us about the murders. Like,
Exactly. He's a
Yes,
lying liar that
he is
lies.
lying.
Excellent.
Well, I was all up for going back and breaking into the place, but now I'm like, how do we get to one of these parties? But we probably tipped our hand already.
Meanwhile,
I don't think
I
he's gonna
bow out
advise
there.
us.
I'm not going there.
back in the hospital, Loveday, you've managed to convince them to let you go out into the hall to a telephone, and you haven't picked up your messages for a day or two. So you ring your service, and there's 4 different messages have been left for you, and they're read back to you by a very nice lady on the switch. From 4 of your compatriots in society. Loveday, darling, you're back in London, and you haven't even told us. Oh, we've heard you're home. Oh my goodness, when are we meeting? Or another one. I see back and keeping it on the hush hush and not telling anyone about the engagement either. Oh, when are we going to get to meet up and share all the gossip? I'm so excited. Are you going to be going to such and such's party? So you've got 4 messages like that, just absolute gushing, and I don't know. Is there, Loveday, even before she went to New York, Loveday was already starting to feel like the society stuff she'd been doing was a little frivolous, but you were enjoying still the parties and going all that stuff, and showing Ruby the scene, but does it land the same now, or is it just do I really want to talk to these people?
I think it is a weird dissonance Loveday's got, because on the one hand it suddenly seems very unimportant, but also she kind of wants to claw back for that sense of normality and the idea that she could keep living her life the way it used to be, even though realistically she's never going to be able to, and some little part of her knows that. But I also think even though she's thinking, oh, this is just pointless, parties are pointless, or the society gossip is pointless, she's also thinking, they've heard that I'm back in London, I've just got engaged very unexpectedly, I'm keeping it all very hush-hush, they probably think I'm pregnant, so I probably have to go to this party to prove that I'm not. So even though it's meaningless, I don't want that gossip chasing me around while I'm here, thank you.
And there is one more message. Miss Llewellyn, you don't know me. I have your number from my daughter's diary. Don't know how she knows you. Nora Simpson. I don't know if you know her. She was out most of the day yesterday. Most of the day again today. But we were expecting her back for dinner, and she never came back. Had a few of the people out looking. Sent a few of the young lads from the neighbourhood around. No sign of her, and we're getting a bit worried. Now, one of the youngsters said he saw her meeting the train from London. No, you're down in London, and was just wondering, was it you? Maybe she was meeting. I'm sorry to intrude, Miss Llewellyn. I know you important person and all that. But now this isn't an answering phone message, so you're probably kind of imagining the accent as opposed to the lady on the switch is not emulating this accent for you. But would really appreciate if you could get back. We don't have a phone, but you could call the general store, and they'll come tell us that we could give you a call back, or maybe if you have no news of Nora, maybe just don't you don't need to. It would be good. I'm not sure who she was seeing, but one name. No. And then the lady's like, she got a little flustered and frustrated then, and said, forget that part. And that's all I have. She finished off. It kind of sounded a little distracted and upset toward the end of the message. You do know the name Nora Simpson, Loveday. You've met Nora with Ruby. She brought Nora up to visit London while between 1921 and 1925, your kind of that downtime period. If you remember, she came up and you guys went out partying together.
Yes, that does ring a bell. Interesting. I would like to try and ring them back if I can.
So you called the general store that she left? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, this is Loveday Llewellyn. I have a message from Mrs. Simpson about Nora.
Mrs. Simpson. Oh, Mrs. Simpson. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're Miss Llewellyn. She said you might call. Can I send someone run down and get her to call you back now? Do you have a number?
Yes. Yeah, this number will do. I have nowhere to be.
Very good. Right, send someone now. They'll call you right back.
Thank you.
You're waiting about 20 minutes.
Cool. I don't want to call those other people back, so I'll just wait.
Ring, ring.
Hello, is this Mrs. Simpson?
Yes.
Hello, this is Loveday Llewellyn. You left a message for me.
Yes, Miss Llewellyn. Yeah, our Nora's she's gone. Well, we haven't been able to find her. She's been gone all day. And she didn't come back for dinner. It's getting quite late now. We're just a bit worried. Someone said she was meeting a train from London, and your name's the only one really down against the meeting up in London, except another friend. But we don't know how to contact her.
Well, I'm terribly sorry to say she's not come to see me. I had no idea she was even on her way to London. But
No, I think
perhaps I can
she
make
was
some
meeting
inquiries.
someone. They said she met someone from the train.
Did you get a description? I can try and make inquiries down here.
The young fella's not particularly reliable.
And who's the friend she has down in London who might know something? You mentioned there was a friend.
Yeah, it's not really important. it wasn't you. You haven't
Well,
seen
just
Nora?
I haven't, no, but just give me a name and I can make inquiries. I know a very good
That's
private
all right.
detective.
Thank you very much, Miss Llewellyn. Thank you. If you haven't seen her, that's all I needed to know. Just we're in a bit of a tizzy here.
Yes, I quite understand. Well, I'd really like to help. I can try and find out where she went from the train if you'll give me a name.
That's all right. That's thank you very much. So long. Thank you for calling back.
Well, good. I hope she comes home.
Anything else you want to do? You can
Think very
easily
hard.
assume who her friend in London is.
Ah, of course. Sorry. Bear with me. That's because it's past 10 p.m. real time.
That's
Of course. I will phone my home, please,
Okay.
to talk to Ruby.
Bing, bing, bing. One of your staff answers and brings the phone in. Calls Ruby. Miss Fontaine. Miss
Yep.
Llewellyn's on the phone for you.
Yeah, I'm away.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Ruby, darling, bad news. I've just had a call from Mrs. Simpson to say that Nora's gone missing. Has she
What?
been in contact with you?
Yeah, I was with her. That's who I met up with when I went back home.
When did you last see her?
Up of the table, how long would it have been now? I guess.
Lunchtime today. You spent a couple of hours on the train up and a couple of hours on the train back, and you were with her for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Did she Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did she come back to London with you? They're saying she never made it home in time for dinner.
She didn't. No, and now I'm really worried about her. I need to know that she's okay.
Yes, I did fear as much. Maybe we ought to check with Florence, see if she has any ideas. All the information Mrs. Simpson had was that she'd got on a train towards London sometime this afternoon, and they haven't heard or seen from her since.
Wait,
Seen
she was
her
coming
or
to
heard from her
London?
since. They said that they saw her going towards the train.
Hopefully that was just when she was walking me back
Yeah, she
to
met
get
you
on
at
the
the train
train.
station.
So hopefully that's all that means. But then she's missing from there, which is what's worrying me. I'll give her mum a call. I'll give her mum a call and check him.
Yes, good idea. And update me, won't you? I feel terribly left out over here, and I want to make sure she's okay.
Will do. Thanks so much, Loveday.
Thank you.
Now rest up.
Bye.
Bye. Can I give her mum a call now?
You know they don't have a phone.
I know that they don't have a phone, but they've contacted Loveday.
They must have made a call from somewhere.
Yeah.
You can give me an intelligence check and see if you put two and two together. You know they must have used the local shop phones. It's a while since you've been around the neighborhood.
Failure.
Kinda. How did she call? How did she call Loveday? That's really weird. You could send a telegram.
Now, I'm also thinking if I could contact a friend of a friend and do it that way and the message to Miss Simpson. Miss Simpson.
Would this be too metagamey for me to say, can I call back?
No, yes.
Just tell Ruby about the general store.
So
Damn.
you,
Sorry.
you,
Thanks for trying.
you do know some people who would be on, in the wealthier set. In it's Manchester you're from, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do know people in the wealthier set in Manchester you could call. The only thing is they haven't heard from you for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if I could. Surely I would know where Mrs. Simpson worked. I could maybe contact her.
You could
workplace.
call, you could call the business she works for. She works for a laundry house. But it's after
I'll
closing
give that
time.
a whirl. Of course it is. I'm in two minds now whether to even get on the train and go back.
1920s is a difficult time to be out of contact with people.
It is indeed. Unless I could go to the hospital and talk to Loveday and see if she knows anything else whatsoever.
You could call the hospital.
But I couldn't go there.
Oh, you mean you could, but it's a pretty nasty fog out there.
Oh yeah, the fog as well. Yeah, I'll send a telegram. I'll send a telegram asking her to. I'll leave a number.
Yeah. So you call the telegram office. You send a telegram to her folks and say, "Could you please call me as soon as you can?" You send the telegram urgent. It'll be there in a few hours. And it costs a bit, but you're not doing too bad for money right now, so that's okay. And you leave Loveday's number, which you assume they have anyway.
To the yeah.
Okay. Super. Meanwhile, you folks are in, and you kind of have continued your conversation, but you may be a little puzzled why Loveday was calling Ruby, and Ruby hasn't come back in.
She's doing her own campaign, I think, at this point.
I wonder what they were talking about.
Well, at least
Oh,
we're
look, they've
out
been
of
friends for a
that
long time.
strange fog. Yeah, they've got in jokes.
Come here. Two things I wanted to say to you, right? One is I think we're in more danger than we used to be. Like, up until
Yes,
now,
agreed.
we've had basically lads with knives running around after us. Now anybody could turn into a giant lizard. And
A lizard creature.
I'm not joking you. That's what it was. I would have carried the body home by the
I'm
time.
not saying I don't believe you, Mick. I'm just saying that it's shocking. It's shocking.
Yeah, but I don't mean like an actual... Like they were big.
I mean,
Yes,
how big?
I understand. How,
Yeah.
how
Like,
big?
would they...
Like bigger than a
Wide as
person.
well?
But they were
Bigger
like,
than
larger than average people, Like, they'd knock you down.
God.
And so, like, if anybody can turn on one of these and bite your head off with a poison bite in one go, I mean, I think we're in trouble. We need a little more help, maybe.
We've been to Peru, we've been to New York, and we never got attacked by lizard people. Maybe it's just an English thing.
I don't quite think. I mean,
How many
London's
other
a
lizard
dangerous
people have you
place.
seen?
None, but I don't think. I think there's only been one lizard person.
London's the
There's
centre of the
only
world.
one
If I was a lizard person, I'd be coming here.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think you've.
Oh,
I
we
think
were
you've
saying
the
this last-
centre of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Only pretentious people think that.
With or without the
London's
arrondissements.
world.
Sorry, that makes no sense. I meant the banlieue. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is I think we might need like 90 bodyguards.
What if they turn out to be lizards?
Yes,
Ruby,
the
this is the
lizard
point you come back in.
sorts could be
They're
lizards.
talking
Yes,
about
yes.
90
I
bodyguards
just-
and bodyguards
so
turning out to be
confused.
lizard
What's going
people.
on?
Ruby.
And you're kind of not in
What's
the
the
mood
password?
right now.
Like, we don't know if when a lizard eats you, does he get your knowledge as well? Like, we could have passwords going on. Like, any of you could be a lizard. Do you know? So we should have some way of... I mean, maybe just having met one lizard or overreaction. I'm just saying,
There might
I'm
be a
feeling
little
comfortable
bit of
with
an
5
overreaction.
lads with guns the next time I go into an artist's house.
But it might not just be lizards. What if anyone could turn out to be a weird tentacled thing?
Well, I suppose
Or a
we'd be
carrot.
talking
Ruby-
about that if that had happened, Valentine.
How did your telephone call go? Because I think this conversation's nonsense.
I beg your pardon. It's strategizing.
The phone
Big
call went
Sorry.
well.
strategizing.
The phone call went very
Strategizing.
well.
Psychology
I'm
check.
Yeah.
just
Oh,
Anybody
Excellent.
who wants to make a psychology check. For that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good on.
instant
Very
psychology
good
check.
Success.
of course.
Oh, fail for once.
Valentine.
Valentine, tell us.
Ruby is very much telling fibs. She is very,
Yeah,
very
Ruby,
disturbed
I
by
think
whatever she
that's-
heard on the phone.
I think your phone call, by the look on your face, did not go very well. Is everything all right?
We've got
Is
Loveday
Loveday okay?
enough going on. We've got enough going on right now. I'm just trying to keep the peace. I don't want you worrying
Keep the
about
peace going where?
other things. I mean, let's just
What other things?
lizard
Loveday on the phone.
people. I heard.
Yeah, oh, wait, has Loveday turned into a lizard person?
I mean,
Is that
let's
what you were
hope
saying
not.
on the phone?
Let's hope not. No, I've. Okay, I'm missing my friend that I mentioned earlier that was giving us the
Yeah.
intel on
On Gavigan?
Gavigan. Yeah,
Oh.
she's gone missing. So
And you thought I won't tell the others this?
Well,
Yeah.
it could be nothing. I don't want to worry you when it might be absolutely nothing.
Or it could
She's not Egyptian by any
Lady
chance, is she?
counted enough.
No, she's not.
Is she Egyptian? Oh.
How does
She's
she know
not.
Gavigan? Or know of Gavigan?
Well, we go to a lot of parties. We know a lot of people. It's just how it is in the socialite scene. I don't think they're best friends in any regard, but yeah, she mentioned those rumours, and now she's gone missing.
Could anyone have known that she was
That's
meeting you?
concerning.
I mean, I hope it's not related to.
Fuck's sake, who's that now?
Heavy knocking on the front door. And,
Maybe look through the keyhole before
People-
opening.
the
door
housekeeper is
and
on her
shoot
way
the
to
creepy
open the
folk.
door right now.
Hey, hold on.
no.
Don't.
Wait.
You guys stick your head
Yeah,
out
but
into
we
the,
did
into
it
the
for you.
hallway and tell her to stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't open that door.
Why?
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Miss Llewellyn doesn't like if people are made to wait in the doorstep.
Don't worry. You can
that's
tell her all
okay.
about it when she gets home.
Yes, that's okay. We'll take care
Dunk,
of
dunk,
it.
dunk, 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 dunk.
All right. We'll call through the door. Hello. In an English accent.
You're going to give me a performance check or
Don't
something.
forget that
Do you have any acting skills there to impersonate an English accent?
I'll just let one of the girls do it. It's fine.
Hello?
You call out
Who
hello?
is it? Yeah, ask who it is.
Metropolitan Police.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Mick,
go to
what
the
have you
back.
done now?
I'm going to go. Nobody knows it was me. Right, I'll just go and listen from the back room for now. Is there a back
You go
door
hide.
to this
You go
building?
hide.
Do you have any form of identification?
Yes. Of course we do. Open up, please.
Police.
Okay,
Oh, fuck it.
let them in.
Buying
let them
time,
in,
go
let
hide,
the
Mick.
people
Yeah,
in.
just go hide,
God.
Mick, quick.
All right, I'll just be in the back room if anybody needs me, right?
Okay.
Just go, for God's sake. I guess we open the door, do we? I don't know.
Yes, let's do
Yes,
it.
I think we let the policeman in.
Okay, we'll let them in. Bonjour.
Two detectives. Plain clothes, tweed jackets, kind of deerstalker kind of hats, bundled up against the. They've got big great coats on to keep the fog
God.
at bay. And they come
His
in, they
hats
kind
are
of open up their
incredibly
coats a
official.
little. Good evening. We've been given a tip off that a young woman by the name of Anna Francis might be here.
We don't know an Anna Francis.
We don't know an Anna Francis.
No?
Is she one of the staff?
I don't
No,
think so.
You sure Anna Francis isn't here?
No.
I know no one of that name.
No, me neither.
And he's going to just roll some dice. That's that. One of them gives the other one a poke with his elbow. They kind of exchange a glance. And the guy who nudged his colleague is staring straight at Ruby.
I'm just going to check on.
Excuse me,
I'll find
miss.
real quick.
We might have a quick conversation with myself and my colleague.
Sure.
Why do you want to speak to Ruby?
Sorry, miss. This is none of your business, if you don't mind.
Do you,
Young
have
lady,
a
would
warrant?
you like to have a conversation here, or would you like to have a conversation down at the station?
We can have it here, but I'd rather people be around and present.
You don't mind these folks being present?
Yeah, I'd rather they be listening. Yeah.
I'm fully aware from your description, miss, that you're Anna Francis.
Yep.
Right.
But
A complaint
Ruby
has
Fontaine.
been made. Apparently, it was made to a local police station quite some time ago. But it has recently been raised again here in London as you have been spotted in the locality. There is an incident that occurred some months ago, some years ago. Believe 1920. You would have been attending a party in a mansion down in Somerset. Seems you made off with some valuables.
Not true. Not true.
Well, that was a report that seemingly was filed 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and it has been raised again. And we just wanted to have a quick conversation. Can you give us any information about your whereabouts? And he gives you a date. 5 years ago, Ruby, and you don't really know where you were on that date. You do remember that you had a pretty bad night overall, if you know what I mean.
I do.
You aware? Can you furnish us any information about your whereabouts on that night?
I was out with a friend, and we were at a party, but
Would that
no
be Miss Nora
valuables.
Simpson?
That would be yes.
Yes. Well, Miss Nora Simpson is currently in questioning in Manchester, as seemingly she was seen associating with you today. You were also spotted travelling to Manchester.
That's right.
So, is it a coincidence that you got spotted here in London and immediately made your way to someone in Manchester who you're known to associate with 5 years ago and have now used her as an alibi?
I mean, there's no alibi needed taken. I'm telling the truth about the goings on. I did back then, and I am today.
I do wish
there
it
was no
worked that way,
valuables
miss.
taken.
Unfortunately, telling the truth is a desirable and required part of the legal process, but it's the alibi itself, the veracity, the supporting testimony we can get. Anybody else who could vouch for you from that night. You weren't at, and he names the estate again, and again you kind of don't register fully as he says the name of the estate. It is a kind of a bit blank for you, and so you are sure you've never been to that place, or were you at the party in that estate?
I was at a party in that estate. Yes.
And you and Miss Simpson left together. She will be able to testify to that.
Yeah, she'll be able to testify that. Yeah. And I've given you all the information that I have. I've told the truth from the very beginning. I felt as though you guys wouldn't listen.
How is
though.
it you haven't been seen since, Miss Francis? You entirely dropped off the map, and we arrive here, and Miss Anna Francis isn't present. Only someone apparently called Ruby. Is that what you said, Miss? He turns to you, Valentine.
No comment.
You said
no comment.
You said Ruby. Looking at you, Valentine. You're on mute.
I must have misspoken. It's been a terribly long day. I got a little confused.
In any case, Miss Francis, you have been absent, untraceable, as it were, for 5 years. It is only after this tip-off that we've been able to track you down. So, listen, I'm going to ask you not to leave the country. Ideally, don't leave London. And we will be in touch again. the Met does not want to make this into a big thing if it is not. The local constabulary in Somerset might call for you to be sent down for questioning, in which case we will facilitate. But look, just don't leave. Right? We don't have enough right now to take you in. It is 5 years ago, but this is quite a serious charge, and the gentleman in question is unfortunately a peer. So.
Sorry, you said that the gentleman is in question.
The gentleman that we're talking about, the owner of the estate, he is a peer of the realm.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, have you spoken to him directly?
Well, this is not anything to do with us. The Somerset police will be handling that end of things. We are merely facilitating their investigation by tracking you down where you've been reported to be.
Well, pleasure meeting you folks.
Thank you very much. We will be back in touch. And he looks at both of you ladies. I do hope, ladies, that you're ignorant of these matters, and you have not been trying to pull wool over the eyes of the constabulary. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Ladies and Mick, so sorry about that.
Mick's not here.
So
Mick's
sorry.
hiding in another room.
Surely he hears all of what's going on.
I was listening.
Were you hiding in earshot, Mick, or were you hiding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was because in case I had to get out the window.
So what on earth?
Maybe we all retire to the sitting room with a stiff drink, and you
A
tell
drink
us what's going on.
Would you like to
Delightful.
fill us in on what on earth that was about?
Well, firstly, I apologise. I do apologise, but my name isn't Ruby Fontaine. It is indeed Anna Francis, and I hate that I've been lying this whole time, but I needed to do that. I didn't want to drag you guys into something that you didn't need to be in, and I feel like I've inadvertently done that anyway, so yikes.
What would you have been dragging us into? You said you didn't do it.
I didn't, and I will forever stand by that. Just, we was at a party, myself and Nora, way back when, and Gavigan
Please roll a
was,
sanity check.
That's never a good thing to
no,
That's not good at all.
definitely not. Definitely.
This is oh dear.
Yeah.
Ruby, you don't lose any sanity right now. However, you are going to have a incident of temporary insanity. As you start, we were at the party at this place, and I'm going to tell you. I think I will pick. No, roll a d10 for me. Go on. Let's let the dice tell the story. Your rolls have been fabulous so far for this. Oh, the investigator faints and recovers after 1d10 rounds. So give us a little dramatic reenactment of how this. So, literally mid sentence, she's I was myself and Nora and I were at this party, and she just keels over in a dead faint. There is a moment where her face goes incredibly pale, and a look of intense fear comes into her eyes, and she just flops over boneless.
Did she say the word Gavigan before she fainted? Did she say that it was Gavigan's party? No. Okay. Well, that would have been really great.
I tried. I
assumed it was. I know, doing a fake swoon is not going to get you out of this, Ruby.
Get a glass of water.
Anyone want to give a first aid check?
Come on.
Let's get a glass of water.
I'll give you first aid.
First aid. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We all gather around and try some first aid.
Get
Where's
each
my
other's
first
way.
aid?
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, success.
Okay, so you assist each other.
Oh, that was bad.
Valentine succeeds. She is genuinely out, and she'll be out for 9 minutes. Unless smelling salts or a pat to the face or something like that is used to suitably
I
revive
tell
her.
you what, Whatever she robbed after this party, she must have robbed something good because she's still on the run 5 years later. Like, you know, it must have been
5
something.
years later, it's still on the run for theft.
And as you're
how
discussing
bad
that,
would it be?
Valentine is patting Ruby's face quite vigorously, and Ruby, you kind of come around.
on.
to-
You can't
Valentine.
fool me. Get up.
What? What?
While we have a second Valentine, do you...
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Oh, she's fine. She's
Right,
fine.
she's back.
groggy
You,
Ruby.
you were telling us about the party.
Yes, you had a bit of a swoon.
You had a bit of a swoon.
Finish your story.
Well, what? Well, where was I up to? What did I say?
You had literally just said you were at a party and then you passed out.
That was it. And you fainted.
She starts shaking.
Okay.
So,
Um.
oh Lord. Okay, get the lady.
Honestly, I-
Miol, get the lady a drink.
Yes, boss.
I don't know where to. I don't know where to start. What? I mean, what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What started the
Well,
start?
the party. Tell us
Till
about the
end.
party.
I mean, I go to a lot of parties, but this one is one that's stayed with me for 5 years now, and I just remember hearing some music, heading down, following. I heard like a weird chant, so I've gone down to check out what was going on, and in the back room there was
No, that's the last thing you remember. And then after that, the next thing you remember is running through the fields. You can tell them that part.
Oh, I'm not allowed to actually say.
No, you don't remember that. You can try. Do you want to try and bring it back to your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I might regret.
Okay.
Considering I'm gonna go insane.
Give me a intelligence roll, please, as you rack your brain and try and draw it out of your memory.
Regular failure.
And she's hand to her head. You can see she's kind of and I followed this chanting and then she just stops and pauses and you can see her eyes flicking side to side and she seems furiously trying to but nothing.
There was just a lot of chanting, and I just don't know. The next thing I remember, I was running. I was running and running, and I felt like I just never stopped. And yeah, I guess I remember flashes of that night, but afterwards, the worst thing was people were after me. There was rumors flying around that I was in trouble, and I got mixed up in something that I shouldn't have been. And I think the last rumor I heard, it was for murder. I was accused of murder, but again, it could just be the rumor mill. I know, but I just knew from that
didn't
point.
accuse you of murder. They were here a minute ago. They didn't say anything about murder.
They didn't. You're right.
No.
They would have said murder. If you were accused of murder, they would have taken you away straight away. They wouldn't have left you here.
But you imagine being young and confused and not having a clue what happened on that night, and then all of these rumors hitting you. I just had to run. I had to change my name. I had to come up with a new alias and
Michal, she's got a
start a new
passport.
life.
She's been traveling with you.
So was that for me?
Yeah, she's got a passport. You know
Yeah.
you know how tough it is from your background. She's got a passport in the name Ruby Fontaine, and she's been traveling with you under the name Ruby Fontaine.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let this play
Okay.
on a little bit, I think.
Wait, whose party was it? Like, whose house was it?
It was just one of the rich guys, you know. It just always is. You go to these parties, you rock up, you socialise, you schmooze.
So hang on, he said, I was saying he's a peer of the realm, and you didn't say, oh, which one? Or don't you know who it was?
Yes. Which pier was it?
I don't know.
Do we just need to
When
get
they
the
said it was in
piers
Somerset, was that a
Somerset?
surprise for you?
Yes, it was.
It was a surprise that you went up at a party in Somerset?
No, it's surprised that that's the one that they've mentioned.
Because you just
Why?
didn't have any memory of that night, you know?
Yeah, there's just so literally everything is a blur to me.
Yeah.
And does your friend not know something?
Well, I went to see her and ask what was going on, and obviously they've now got her in questioning. So
But back at the time, Loveday, Nora's the only one you kept in touch with, and remember, she didn't know anything. She'd been taken ill, and had left early, and you hadn't remembered that, but she told you after that she doesn't remember much from the night. She was kind of taken ill, and so she wasn't much help in what happened that night either.
Ruby, why did... Sorry I don't mean this to sound like an interrogation, but what made you head off to visit Nora and ask her about Gavigan, of all people?
well, when we saw him, I had this really uneasy feeling straight away, and I swear he looked at me like he knew me. It was one of those moments where I just full panic, and I thought he knew that I was Anna. And I had to go back, and I had to ask Nora.
So when you're talking about there's rumours of him having parties, this is one of the parties you were actually at?
Possibly.
No, you know it wasn't. She's told you where Gavigan's parties are. It's not the same place. Sorry, that's above the table. You guys don't know that.
One thing that's confused me there, Ruby, is how did you manage to travel internationally now on a fake name?
I just know the right people, I guess.
What are you talking about? Who work on all the borders?
Well, it's all about networking, isn't it?
No, it's about having a valid travel document.
But for me, wanting to change my identity, I do a lot of networking, at a lot of parties, know the right person. They hooked me up with a document. Real document, obviously. Hopefully no one will check that too close.
Huh. Mighty. Anybody else lying through their teeth about everything, or? Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound...
I hope you guys know that I was doing this for your own good. I didn't... You're a bunch of lovely people, and I didn't want to get you all wrapped up in drama that you didn't need to be in. But then I didn't expect to see someone from my past, and yeah, I'm sorry.
You mean the person that you sought out?
Well, I'm on about Gavigan. Gavigan looked at me. Gavigan looked at me like he knew me.
So you think Gavigan was involved somehow?
I think so. But again, I can't be too sure. Everything's so hazy.
But you don't remember how you got to this party?
I remember how I got there, but
Yeah, you
then
remember taking the train.
Yeah, there's just a lot of dark patches, missing pieces.
Huh.
Do you remember? You said there was chanting. Do you remember what they were saying?
I don't
Give me a
remember the
sanity check,
words,
Ruby.
but it was. Please no. Success.
Chanting was in Latin. You feel a little
I know
uneasy.
someone that I know someone that can speak Latin. That might come in handy, actually.
I speak a little bit of Latin, I believe.
Oh dear.
You should. You're a priest.
I don't know what they were saying, but it sounded like it was in Latin.
Like from the mass. Well, you wouldn't know.
like?
You'd never heard that, would you?
Sounded very judgy.
Nick,
Sorry,
sounding judgy.
The priest is falling back on it here.
I'm leaning into the judginess for this conversation. I'll lean out again then.
How do we know, Ruby, that you weren't holding back any more information from us?
Because I've just had to. I mean, it's all out there now, isn't it? I to be honest, I need to talk to Loveday. It's been, I think, at the hardest keeping secrets from Loveday all this time.
Does she know?
Doesn't
She
know
doesn't
the
know.
truth.
She doesn't know.
Oh, no.
She doesn't know your real name.
She doesn't.
And you.
And this is what I'm trying to say. I've tried so long to. There's been so many moments I've wanted to tell you as well, and I've got to think about other people as well as myself and make sure that everyone stays safe. I felt as though the less you know, the better in this regard.
Lawrence, can you give me a intelligence check, please? Private investigator, spidey senses.
So did you say intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Gavigan is the only person that you can reliably say recognized Ruby. When somebody tipped off the police that Ruby had been seen, that somebody would also need to be able to connect Ruby to Loveday to be able to place her at this house.
Yep.
And
I
that all wraps around to the same person.
think Gavigan ratted you out to the police.
I
He's
think
the only
makes
one
you
who's
say that?
recognised you. Well, if he's the only one who's recognised her,
I do know that
you said that no one else.
I'm telling you,
Well,
he
she-
looked at
she
me.
felt.
He looked at me.
Because you said you think that he recognised you, and if he did, if you are correct in that feeling that he recognised you,
Yep.
and he would know Loveday because everyone knows Loveday, and so he informed the police and let them know that this was our location. Who else could have done that?
You're so right.
That suggests he was at the party then.
Yep.
Or at least that he knew you from back then somehow. But you said you didn't meet him before. That you remember.
That I remember. But I'm telling you, he looked at me and he's seen me before.
Well,
I could just know.
If
Well,
he's
you've
involved
also
in
definitely
this dark
you
stuff-
do remember you've seen him at parties before. He's been at it.
Oh yeah, I've seen him on the scene
Oh.
and the social circuit. I couldn't pinpoint it to that night.
Well, the fact that he didn't immediately address you by your real name is also suspicious.
Unnerving.
Give me a intelligence, all three of you, not Ruby. Sorry, Loveday. We come back. We move back around shortly.
And then wrap it all up with all of these massively sense. But yes,
If you're not focused on me, I can't get hurt, so it's great. Carry on.
Success then.
I could art success.
Okay. Valentine, you do remember that there was a moment with Gavigan where he seemed to pause as he went over to give Ruby a drink. And there was a strange little look across his face. And then he was very strange in the way he handed her the drink. And he said so. You can't remember what he said. But just the way he spoke to her kind of rang a bit strange.
Now that I'm thinking about it, when we were speaking to Gavigan, he was giving you a drink and he said something to you.
To me?
I think so. I can't remember what it was, but he had some kind of weird.
It was like a "there you go" or "this one's for you" or something like that. But it was
Yes.
very, very familiar.
Yes, it was. It did seem like he knew you somehow, or he was just overly familiar. I thought he was kind of hitting on you, but maybe not.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
It's a hard life.
It's so hard out there. Yeah, I don't know. I like to think that he was, what's the word? Maybe just giving me a nod, as if to say that he knew who I was. But whatever he was trying to do, it worked. I mean, I panicked. I mean, if you remember, I got myself off early and went straight to bed. It was just a bit too much for me.
Florence, you were on mute.
Oh, we thought it was everyone's frozen. I don't know. Okay, people are unfreezing. Just like okay. Oh, we thought it was the news articles, that something from the news articles has upset you, but it was the meeting with Gavigan.
It was the
upset you.
meeting. Yes.
I thought it was the big dog thing in the article.
Yeah, so did
There
I.
was a big dog thing.
Yeah.
Oh well,
It was probably a
clearly not
reptile.
important.
You were
Okay.
totally checked out
never
while they were
been
reading the
tasty.
articles, Ruby. You don't.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Now that's
Okay.
to go back to that article. Now that I'm thinking about it, the strange beast that everyone thought was a big dog, could it have been a big reptile? Never mind. Different problem.
And I think the Gavigan thing. I think the Gavigan thing.
Okay, I'm going to suggest we wrap up. You guys finish this conversation with Ruby. You all
Yes.
retire to bed, maybe with all sorts of thoughts flying around your minds.
Yeah.
And in the morning,
Yeah.
the car goes, picks Loveday up and brings her back home. And probably Ruby arranges for the rest of you to be maybe out of the way a little as she meets Loveday at the door. Or Ruby, do you want everyone there at the same time?
No, I'd rather it just be Loveday, I think.
Okay. So, Loveday, you have been released. You've been admonished again to take the country air or go to the seaside or maybe take a voyage on ship. Might be very good for your constitution, Loveday. You know, I've been speaking to your physician, and we've compared notes this morning on your general constitution and the frailty that you've experienced through your childhood could very easily return. So just do think about what I've said.
Yes, Doctor, I will. Thank you so much for your attention. Now, did those tests turn up anything?
Nothing
right
yet.
before I
Still
go.
waiting. I mean, it's not magic. You know, it's science. Science takes time. Could be a week yet before we get anything concrete.
Wonderful, very reassuring. Thank you.
Okay, and so then you arrive home. Loveday, you kind of walk with your cane up to the door. The driver has one elbow. You open the door and go in. And Ruby, would you be waiting in the hallway, or have you asked the
Nervously by the door,
asked
I
the
think.
maid to bring her in, or are you waiting by the door? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruby, can you believe this cane? Isn't it hideous? It's mortifying. I'm going to have to carry this thing around and lean on it like some kind of old, decrepit woman. it's awful. This is just the worst day. It's the worst day. It's the worst week of my life, maybe. Awful. How are you?
I mean, Loveday, let's be honest. You will pull the cane off. You'll pull anything off. Now, come and sit down. Let's just have a quick chat.
Oh, are you all right? What's wrong?
I mean, I know you've had a bad day, and I hate to make it even worse. But whilst you were in the hospital, we may have had some visitors knocking on your door. Some sergeants that were, they were looking for me, basically.
Looking for you? What on earth for?
Well, I've not been completely honest with you, Loveday. I mean, I am still me. I need you to know that. I will always be the same person. But my name, however, was definitely different. It was not my birth name. My name is actually Anna Francis. And I'm so sorry I've been lying to you all of this time.
Loveday, your mind immediately flicks back to that handkerchief you found in her bags.
Well, all right. Thank you for telling me. Why did you change your name?
Well, it's not something that I wanted to do. I felt like I had to do it. I was caught in a pretty bad place. And there were rumours going around about me that I got myself into a lot of trouble. And I guess whoever are the bad guys, they just needed an scapegoat, and that was me, unfortunately. And I was left no choice. I had to change my name and start a new life. And luckily, I met you, which yay! Best thing ever. Best thing ever. Thank you.
It was this trouble. It was a man then. Was it that sort of trouble, Ruby?
I mean, a man was involved, but not in the way that you think. I don't even know where to begin, but all I know is that I was at the wrong party at the wrong time. I heard a lot of chanting.
Anti-check.
Latin. Oh, yeah. Failure.
Ooh, this is a memory you've been pushing down, repressing, and avoiding for more than 5, nearly 6 years. Roll a d10 for me, please.
Go into deep shock and into a coma, and that's it. End of the
No closure.
no closure. 3. No.
Let me just check a different table. Okay. Roll a d10 again, please, Ruby. Okay.
9.
So we're gonna split this now, and we're gonna pick it up in the next session. Ruby,
Wait, are you not going to tell me what
it's
happens?
gonna be about 9 hours from now. You're gonna come back to your senses. Okay. Loveday. Ruby begins to hit herself. She grabs a cup from her plate and smashes it against her face. She starts completely freaking out. Not in a bout of uncontrollable violence. Not like she's attacking you or even trying to break your things so much as just it's like it's like her. She's trying to like batter something out of herself. Ruby, you're going to lose half your hit points, but you don't take a major wound. Okay. She throws herself over the back of the couch. Is this think Fight Club moment, right?
Can I stop her?
You try and restrain her. She struggles so vigorously that you potentially could bust your stitches, or you could contribute to the damage she's doing to herself. If you know what I mean. You call for
Can
help.
I shout for
You
the
call
others
for help.
to come help?
People come. People rush in. Eventually, Ruby is restrained, and when you come to your senses, Ruby, you don't remember causing any of this harm to yourself. You'd be very surprised that you're covered in wounds and bruises and cuts, and you'll suddenly have a very much greater empathy for Mihal, as you don't understand, don't know how what ghost may have beaten you up, or maybe it was Loveday. You don't know. Maybe she just had too much with this story of yours, but. We'll pick up with that encounter, your conversation, next week.
Okay.
Right now, Ruby is being restrained and carried up to bed, or maybe off to an asylum, as she screams and flails and fights Mihal and the one of the drivers and the housekeeper. And probably Florence all participate in restraining her. And, Valentine probably stands there. What's going on? And as I say, we'll pick up there. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. That was. I think that's a nice little place to leave it, and not a huge amount of
Ruby!
story progress this session, but I think we've definitely popped the lid off something fascinating that we could dig into deeper, or just pretend it never happened. If that's how Ruby's going to react every time we talk about it.
Nah.
Any
I was going to say that at the end of Peru, both me and Valentine did a big dump of, so here are all of the things we've been hiding from you, and that was a key opportunity.
And me all
for
at
you
the
to
time
tell
said,
us
has
the truth.
anyone else been lying to us?
No, I think
Scott,
Vic may even have said, "Is anyone else hiding anything at the time?"
And Dakara's amazing lying skills, just totally nobody even suspected. So yeah, thank you very much.
Well, we knew there was something up.
I knew there
but
was
didn't know
something.
what it was.
Yeah.
We knew you had secrets.
And,
There was a point there where the officers were asking for Anna, and I was just like, do I just run? Do I just run out the back and drag Nick along with
you
me?
might have gone and hidden when there was the banging
Yeah,
on the
I was
door.
like-
You and me might
I
have
was
both
like
gone
that.
and
I was
hidden.
like, do I just...
But no, you were
Yeah.
like, nah, this is fine. This is about Mihal and
This
the
is
reptile.
fine. Yeah.
Not at all.
Literally what I thought.
Ruby.
To be fair, that seemed more high profile at the time.
It did,
That
exactly.
did
Dead
seem more
lizard.
important at the time.
They're like, no, still a children.
No,
There was
Mihal
big
did a
dead
pretty good job
lizard
covering
in
his tracks.
Chelsea.
I was surprised. He thought of a good few ways. I was going, oh, they'll know. They'll see. All they have is some Irish guy.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people in London.
So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let us know what you think. Drop some comments and tell us all about it. We're always looking for feedback and always keen to get your subscriptions because it really, really will help us. Look, we had great fun with the session tonight, and hopefully you enjoy this very character-centric episode. We'll be going on and digging deeper into the mysteries of the mythos next session. Thank you. Good night.